The good thing is I don't have to have any lights on my room. Cause the sun is there. And TV voice. Morning gray and evening gray are gonna meet at some point, and they'll instantly collide and annihilate and turn into a particle of light. There's some, I don't know, I'm not a physicist. Lunch gray. Yo, Beans, what's good? Hello, welcome to the morning. What's the fucking thing from Community? Welcome to Troy and Abed in the morning. Welcome to Sky and Gray in the morning. I don't know, man. Give me like 10 minutes. I'm still drinking my coffee and eating a banana. It's a good banana. I'll give it up. I know they're all like clones of each other and it's the same banana every time, but like, damn, I really locked that shit in, huh? Would John A. Banana clone the banana? It's so bright. It's so bright outside. I think at heart I am a morning person. Because I feel better when I wake up in the morning. Like I'm calm. I feel good. I'm still booting up, but it's 11 p.m. for you. I hope I'm not keeping you up. I hope you're being kept up by other means, I guess. Sweet time zones. Yeah, I'm gonna try this time zone for a little bit because it seems like it lines up a lot better for basically everybody. I was meaning to start like an hour ago, to be honest, but we'll see how often I can actually start a stream before 6:30 a.m. No, but like I feel better when I wake up in the morning. I never feel good at night. Like the meme where it's like never trust how you feel about your life after 9 p.m. or whatever. I've gotten more mileage and like mental health out of that than I think any amount of therapy could ever provide with me. It was real. There you go. Not keeping you up. I actually have work to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm your background noise. Hell yeah! Put me on that second monitor. Let's go. Or just in the background of your current monitor. Minimize the tab, you know? Get me out of here. It is weird because like the group of people that are online is not what I'm used to. Like it's a different subset of like game developers and stuff. Kind of weird. I'm used to the midnight crew, man. Who are all these new people? Where's Churachomp? Where's Maisaka? Dude, I'm scared. Where am I right now? It's fine. I'm eating a banana. I'm having a good time. There's some people I know too. There's Cass. Cass is online. Azure is online as well. There's some usual suspects. Oh, good. What are we doing today? Some of us are in both crews. Hey, fair enough. The cool thing is now is like, I'll basically be on Twitch like all day now, which is kind of cool because after this I'm gonna go to work. I said I'll watch you if you stream in the morning. I didn't mean at 11 p.m. at night. I'm sorry, it's at 7 a.m. for me. I can't go any earlier than this, to be honest with you, brother. I can start at like 6, but this is about as early as it gets for me. 11 p.m. ain't so bad. It is kind of interesting because this looks like it's the time like Twitch is like winding down. So maybe it'll work out. I'm not sure. Benjamin employed. I'm on holiday. Yay. I wish I wasn't. I wish this was my employment. It isn't. I gotta go to work. I gotta pay rent and stuff. For now. Benjamin employed but also work from home. It's nice. I gotta admit, I don't think I'm ever taking a non-work from home job again if I have the choice. Just, it's so nice to be like, you know how people only like get 5 hours of work done a day maximum? It's nice to be able to just do that from my house. Only have to be in office on Monday. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Spend 50% of that just chatting with coworkers. That's the thing about working in office. I just hang out with my friends. When I'm at home, I actually get more work done because I'm not hanging out with my friends. I actually have to like look at my computer and stuff. Kind of crazy. I do have to go to the office next week, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't have to, actually. It was optional, but I chose the option to go. You get me. I'm going to leave right after the lunch, though. Do not get it twisted. I'm staying in that building as little time as possible. But I will go into the building. Thing is, I haven't... I go to the office so infrequently, I haven't actually received a badge yet. My project manager that too, he did not care if I spent 50% of the time chatting. It's because they're freaks. They're all freaks. They just want you to come into the office so they can pretend they have their little fiefdom. They're like, aha, now you are in this building and you have to listen to me. Like, I don't have to do anything. First of all, I'm only here because like you pay my rent. But like I can go somewhere else. I can also pay my rent. Let's make that very clear. Yeah, are we on like mono milli today? What is this? I'm not complaining. It's just 3 milli songs in a row. What's the odds? I'm almost done with my banana. Give me 1 second. I'm a slow eater. It's a good banana. I hope it is enough energy to carry me until the end of the stream. I had to open up the project again too. I don't quite remember what we were working on because it's been a couple days. I know it's the fishing game, but I don't remember what we were doing on it exactly. I just closed the wrong tab. Next time I'll eat the banana before stream. Yo, good morning, Booyah. Not gonna lie, my current job is easy compared to what my ceiling is, so I just laze around and get everything done. That's kind of me too. Yeah. It's funny, I have like no aspirations anymore. Like, what have we done? We've constructed a system in which I'm like, because if I want like a pay raise, I'm not getting it at my current job, right? If I want more money, I go switch jobs. We constructed a system in which I spend half of my time learning how to do my job at a new company, about 6 months of actual productive work, and then I go find a new job. And that's just like, that's the best that we can do right now. Redis engineer turned into a vibe coder? Bruh. They have an entire MCP server that does all his tasks. I can't tell if that's sick or if I actually hate that. I'm kind of like, it's hard for me to have like a perfectly solid opinion on vibe code. The root of my issue with vibe code is that like I do programming jobs because I enjoy programming, and I don't think using AI is fun. And because like the root of that problem is it's not like I'm trying to be as productive as possible at work. Like, that's not my objective in my life. Sorry, I'm still chewing my banana. He's the biggest anti-AI in the company. Now uses cursor and AFKs. That's kind of rad, actually. I don't know. And I think it's like no one's keeping score. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do coding because it's fun. It's like a weird... I'm in a very lucky situation where I get to enjoy my job because I enjoy programming. I don't want to just automate all my tasks because then like what am I doing? I checked the project key vibe codes and they're all clean. Yeah, I can see how that would be possible. I also just probably, I mean, I think it just means that the things he's doing are not necessarily that complex. Because I still don't really believe in vibe coding yet. I mean, the problem is it's literally the same thing as low code, no code. If it works, it's great. But the minute it doesn't work, you're cooked. Now, the people that are like really expert in programming that can like vibe code and then sort of like glue the vibe stuff together, I guess that's sort of a skill on its own. And I'm not really like mad that people can pull that off. And I guess maybe like if that works for them, it works for them. But more often than not, when I see vibe code, it's like you're just planting a bomb in your code. Vibe glue, yeah. No, and also like my biggest problem with vibe coding, even if the code is okay, I don't mean to be getting like into mysticism here, but like even if the code is okay, I think actually writing the code means that you have like a fundamental understanding of how the system works in a way that like just reading the code doesn't give you. And so when there's like a problem or an issue, you don't have as like deep of an understanding as you would have if you like actually coded it yourself. So I kind of actually really fuck with people that like use AI tools, but then like type by hand the output of, why do I hear myself twice? I don't. People that like vibe code, but then like type by hand the output of the vibe code. I think that's like probably the sort of where the metal meets the, where the rubber meets the road or whatever. So I kind of fuck with that. But everything else that's like vibe codey, I don't know. I'm not really fucking with it. Spends $100 a week on tokens? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's criminal. Oh no, brother. That's not good. You know what is good though? Making video games. What were we doing with this one? I don't quite remember. I think we're making a... Oh, it was the trash fishing game. Right. It's a fishing game you can only catch trash. Boop. All right, I need to open Obsidian because I don't remember what I was doing. TBH, I hate AI as much as the next guy, but if I was unprepared or didn't care, I'd 100% vibe code everything. Yeah, it's again, like, it's just a job, so, like, not really the end of the world if you are just trying to, like, get to the end of the day or whatever. That's not really, I don't think that's that big of a deal at all. Again, I don't use it at work because, like, I enjoy the process of figuring stuff out and coding. The problem is, like, when my job starts to really expect me to do AI everything and, like, always have this like extremely fast output, because then you're gonna hit the shitty part of AI in which you're just gonna get bad solutions or over engineered solutions or whatever, and you're gonna like torpedo your own game or something. Or I guess like project, whatever. My boss is slowly trying to get us to see if we want it. It's nice that your boss is like doing it slow because my company is not. I mean, I literally heard the word AI so much in my last company meeting that it legitimately lost its meaning by the end of the day. I mean, it was insane. There was literally like 14 different portions of our like all hands meeting that were awards given to people for using AI. And it kind of pisses me off because to a degree, like, okay, here's the thing that really worries me. And like, this kind of goes back to the thing where it's like, I don't know if an AI can do my job or not, but all it needs to do is convince my boss that it can do my job. And I see this in like AI advertisements too, where it's like, oh shoot, I didn't make the PowerPoint slides till the last second. Oh, quickly, Grok, can you make me a PowerPoint, Super Grok? And then like Super Grok is like, oh, of course I can make you a PowerPoint, and then makes this like lovely PowerPoint. So like, you don't need to have a job anymore then, right? Because your boss could just type in the stuff to the PowerPoint. That's what worries me. I don't think Super Grok can make a PowerPoint yet. I don't think Super Grok can do mostly anything except like deny the Holocaust existed or whatever. But even if it could, like, if it legitimately could and it didn't need supervision, like, it's just like instantly game over for everyone, right? Like, I don't get why we're celebrating this. We're like, yeah, I'm not important anymore. Fuck. Boss also loves AI, but he doesn't want to pay 500 euros a week for people using tokens left and right. Okay, am I like not using AI correctly? Because all the AI I use, you just have to pay like a one-time per month prescription. Also, what's up, Mustafa? Is that not like the universal experience? How are people losing like hundreds of dollars a month on tokens? I literally just use ChatGPT. And now you might be saying, oh, ChatGPT isn't very good at programming. I'm aware. I know. I don't think Cursor's very much better. I'm mostly just checking syntax and then writing it myself. Just joined it, so hello? Hello, welcome in. Since we're on the topic, AI should only be an assistant to create a process, not a replacement. I 100% agree. On principle, I don't think AI should be replacing anyone. And on, like, base principles, I don't think it can. So, for a little bit of background, I am an AI developer, or have been for the last, like, 7 years. It's insane to me that AI is as propped up as it is right now. Because it's like, imagine when you go to college and you're like, I'm really into blacksmithing. It's just like this nice little special interest I have. I like the like metallurgy behind it. I think it's neat, right? So you go to college and you get a degree in blacksmithing, and then after college you graduate and you like go to a small blacksmithing firm out in the middle of Texas, and you're like, oh, I'm just out here mixing my metals together. And then all of a sudden, 6 years later, every person you've ever met in your entire life is like, holy shit, dude. Do you know about this blacksmithing thing? It's really gonna catch on. You're like, what? All we do is make swords, dude. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like, I'm not sure we're ready to say we don't need humans anymore because we have swords now. Like, I don't really think that's the output of what metalworking is. And every tech CEO is like, we need generative metalworking. You're like, I don't think that's a good idea, actually. I make the metal. I don't think that does what you think it does. Oh man. Kinzoku Gasuki? You like metal? What's Kinzoku? Is that silver? Never remember, man. I need the kanji. It's too early for Japanese. I'll have to use that in approximately 2 hours. Kinzoku. Oh, it's just metal in general. Oh, Kinzoku is just... Yeah. Kinzoku. So desu ne. Uses cursor with an MCP server that is running constantly with him prompting left and right. At that point, like... Is it more work to set up the AI tools to do your job than it is to just like do your job? I'm not convinced AI makes you any more productive, and it takes the fun out of programming. So like, why the fuck are we using this shit everywhere, man? I don't think AI is any good at programming ATM. I think it's difficult to explain because like, I think AI can program, but like to the same degree that I don't think anyone is really good at programming. Like, I don't think code can be good. And so like in that vein, I think AI that like outputs code is fine. I don't think it's good, but I think it's fine most of the time. It's just the problem is that like everything becomes a nail and you only have a hammer or whatever. Like the AI output code is just, it's so consistently tries to do everything all at once, and it just buys tech debt. And like, again, when it works, it's great. And then as soon as you have one problem, you have no idea. You didn't write the code, so you have no idea what's going on. It's like we've constructed this situation where like you use the AI to like speed up your productivity, and then when there's a problem, it's like you have to relearn someone else's entire code base in like 5 minutes. It just doesn't make any sense. Just write the code yourself, little bro. It's fine. No one's measuring, okay? Your company maybe says they're measuring your productivity, but they don't have any fucking idea. All they care about is how many sprint tasks you make. Just make smaller sprint tasks. It's fine. It's all about optics. It's never been about actual production anyways. AI is something I'm interested in, but I'm afraid to tell people that because I think they're one of those AI is the future, artists should burn in a hole guys. You're telling me, brother. I gotta like soften the blow for people now when I tell them I work in AI. Some people think it's cool. Most people, I would say most people think it's cool, but like, I definitely feel that. And again, like I was working on it even before it was like, I was working on it back when it was like, maybe we could detect cancer earlier and not like, what if we bullied Twitter artists so hard they quit the platform? And like, it's a different time now, I guess. I would say most people who are using AI and are claiming it's like, oh, it's the democratization of art or whatever, are people that, one, probably don't have a lot of talent anyways, and then two, like, are probably not very informed with AI on principle either, is sort of been my experience. I think it's cool to be interested in AI, and I think it's not going away anytime soon, so you might as well learn about it, but we're so very far from AGI or even performative like agentic AI. I mean, LLMs, I've talked about it before, they're literally just chat complete. Like all they do is predict the next word in the sentence. That's it. We're not getting to the point where they're taking over like the entire world and they know everything. They actually don't know anything. They're just predictive little... You know, like 10 years ago when people were posting like, oh, this AI came up with like a Harry Potter book. That's it. That's all that LLMs are. They're the same thing. They just have attention blocks. Yeah, it's crazy. I've not personally watched him. Also, what's up, Percepti? I've not personally watched him work with his new setup, but all my coworkers who watched him work literally say all he does is review what the AI made. I'd be curious if that's actually true. Because, like, I say at work that I use AI, but that's mostly to keep people off my back about not using it that much. And, like, I do use it occasionally. I'd say maybe a couple times a day, I think, is probably in the range where I would use it. Depends on what I'm working on. When I'm coding, it's probably once, a couple times a day. Yeah. I don't think, not too much. Because, again, I write all the code by hand, and I usually read the docs by myself, too. Because I think that that's fun, and I enjoy that process. But at my company, we had a survey that was like, do you use AI tools? And I answered no on the first one. And then at the all hands company meeting, they didn't single out, but they looked at, they're like, look at these 5% of our people in our company that don't use AI. I want this number to be 0 next year. And I was like, oh, oh fuck. Now I tell people, of course I use AI. The entire workflow is just have GLM 4.5, 4.6 make everything, and he reviews it. He probably just does really simple stuff then. I can't imagine that, like, GLM can slam dunk more complicated tasks than, like, create a new REST endpoint or something. Because most of what I do on my team is, like, I actually don't code that much, to be fair. Most of what I do on my team is, like, architecture and system design stuff. And, like, I do not leave that to an AI. I mean, you can work with an AI to figure it out, but I would not trust an AI to make, like, an application, like, architecture. It's going to be like, yeah, just, like, use, like, 37 lambdas. Serverless is the future. Serverless, look inside servers. Hey, wait a second. We do way more complex stuff than just a REST API. Okay, it's. I don't know, man, because I just like that does not pass the smell test. Is all I'm gonna say. I know how powerful the tools are. I don't think they can do complex stuff. I think your coworker probably does more coding than they're letting on. I think they're probably bragging or trying to like self-inflate how much their AI usage is, because that doesn't pass the smell test. Something isn't adding up there. I don't think it can do actual like software engineering stuff, because I've seen people that use it for software engineering, and half of what we do is fix their bugs. So I would imagine they're not as all in on AI as they say they are. If the tasks are more complex than I think they are. I'm gonna ask him next week if I can see it, because I just saw his commit history. Yeah. Well, also, like, you don't need to like antagonize him. It's not that big. It's just work stuff. I mean, actually, the stuff I do in my personal projects is way more complex than anything I do at work. Anyways, so yeah. What's up, Incredible? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All right, what are we doing? We're making games. What are we working on currently? I think we wanted to do the catch fish display. Yeah, we want to zoom in on the camera. You want to zoom the camera in on the catch, and then like have something come out of the water and be like, you caught trash. Nice guy, probably the best engineer that we have. And I imagine he does a little bit more of the code review than he's letting on. Because I just don't think AI can be a software developer yet. In fact, in its current form, I'm not sure it'll ever get there. Also, we have some assets from Jacket. Like, I hate to just be the guy that's an AI hater and AI doubter the whole time, but like, I literally make the tools. I know what they are. No shot. I mean, just think about in your head before you even like put down the attention is all you need paper, little bro. Think about in your head if just using predictive text, like just recursively predicting the next token in a sequence, you could write good code. That's insane. Obviously, the answer is no. And in fact, there's like papers. This is getting a bit mixed in the mud or whatever, but there's papers that basically say like the set of all programs that you can write is, it's not uncountable, but there's no way to deterministically like generate every program that could be written, because it's slightly adjacent to the halting problem or whatever. But there's basically no way to generate every like program that could ever be written. And so you're basically using predictive, like next token predictive algorithms and like the LLMs that exist right now to like inference one spot of that latent space. You really think that can, I mean, no code is good code, I guess. I don't know. Most problems in programming have already been solved. Most currently applicable ones. I think we're both getting... this is getting us into a mildly philosophical debate. I'd be curious to see their setup because I don't believe it. that's the short of it. It doesn't pass the smell test. I'm importing assets. Give me one moment. Philosophy tuber. I guess there's no way that I would be surprised in what they're doing, because either they're doing more code than they say they are, and they're not just like literally autopiloting the AI, or the stuff they're solving is so easy that an AI can just knock it out of the park. I'm not sure that there's a third case that exists here. I'm not sure they have like Turbo Super Grok. They inputted enough cursor rules into their Turbo Super Grok that they finally don't have to do anything. I would be extremely surprised in that case. You are not just 5 better cursor rules away from Turbo Super Grok. What are we working on? The trash fishing game? He reviews everything. Then I imagine he changes a lot of stuff too. So in that case, he's basically using AI to like write boilerplate. I think all he does is fix it up, is like grievously underestimating the amount of work that happens in that step. I don't want to import all this stuff. What do we have here? Well, the problem is these aren't sliced up. I have to slice them myself. Well, we could use a atlas for that though. Yeah, we can just use an atlas for this. So we have fishes and items. Assets. Fish. Drop that into there. And then we have assets. We have items. Oops, that's a shortcut. New folder. Items. Like this. Here. Oh wait, we got like animations for this guy? Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, Jago actually animated him a little bit. I didn't realize that. Oh, he has like a pole. Oh. We don't have like a fishing rod yet, I'm realizing. Oh well. Are these like actually the same frame? I have a program that writes code for me. I think it's called GCC GPT or something. The way he told me his workflow was literally, I let GLM do most stuff and fix whatever needs to be fixed. Yeah. I imagine that fix whatever needs to be fixed mode is big. Slice this up. I kind of believe that with most people that claim they like have AI do their whole job. I'm like, wow, you're kind of selling yourself short. Or your job is piss easy. Sprite size. How do you slice this into a... I don't remember how to do this. I mean, we could do it like this. Just when in doubt, do it the simple way. We're gonna add a frame. How do we see the frame display? There we go. I'm gonna delete and then go here, grab frame 2. It's only 4 frames. This is fine. Oh, he has like he goes down a little. I couldn't tell what was going on with him. Please, thank you. Gonna add a frame. What's the hotkey to add a frame? I actually don't remember. Hotkey me? Right click for more options. That's not a hotkey, brother. That's right click for more options. It's a totally different. That's a brand new sentence. Delete. Here we go. All right, what's that look like? Ah, he's so happy. I love him. Export as sprite sheets or an output. Choose path. Only AI helper I use right now is Copilot. It gives me a bunch of nonsense most of the time. So I'd be pretty surprised if we somehow got a workflow going where AI is not being a dumbass. Yeah, in my experience too. I don't think it's like dumb. It just tries to like, I have to be so careful when I use AI for programming because I'll be like, hey, can you write this thing? And it'll give me one function that does everything under the entire sun and doesn't even really do it mostly correctly. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's not helpful at all. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, the core of the issue that I have with it is I enjoy programming. Why would I automate the fun part of my job? This is going to be player sprites.png. We have to slice the boat out at some point too, but okay, now we can use the sprite atlas. Why did I import all that? I wasn't actually using any of that yet. We need to do the camera zoom first. Okay, so when I pull up the fish, it needs to zoom in. So I click here and then it'll zoom in. So how do we get that zoom to happen? We have the player camera. We need a script on the player camera. We have one. We need a zoom in on catch function. We have one. We're going to tween the camera. Let's figure out where we want it to end up at. Once it was search looping infinitely. I believe it. Let's see. So, wait, what's the offset of this? Why is it? Wait. Is that where it's the camera? Yeah, this is where the camera is supposed to be. Why did I have an offset? Oh, maybe last time I think I was actually figuring this out already. All right, where's zoom? Zoom is here. Let's try like 2.5 maybe? What's that look like? No, that's too far. 2.0? Try that. Yeah, so we go to here to zoom in, and then it'll show you the thing that you caught. Right here, it'll say like new item or whatever, and then it'll show you the trash. That probably works. So we're gonna say 2.0 on the zoom, and offset is the 32. Zoom in. Zoom in, zoom. That doesn't make sense. Zoom in final.psd. Zoom in amount. I could just say final zoom. Final zoom. Vector 2. It's kind of weird that zoom doesn't like make sense in my head anymore. I just think of the like remote work application. You know, Zoom went back to the office, by the way. That's an insane sentence. What the fuck? They're literally the people that make like what? Zoom is back in office, dude. We're doomed. All right, this is gonna be the camera offset. So we're gonna say camera offset or zoom in offset, I guess. Zoom in offset is going to be vector 2. It's gonna be 32, 0, like that. I'm gonna actually call this the zoom in zoom because it sounds funny. Demonstrate zero confidence in their own products. Yeah. I'm sure the CEO's like, no, it's so that we can like collaborate more and have more ideas. And then me at work with my friends being like, you want to play Magic the Gathering after work? Oh, we're really collaborating on ideas, huh? Like the makers of Snapchat actually saving their photos. Oh, booyah. You know those photos are saved. If you've done network analysis on Zoom, you'd not want to touch it with a long stick. Yeah, I don't use Zoom. Luckily, we use Google Meeting. That one surely has my best interests in mind. Me and the Crucible showcasing my teamwork capability by being myself for 8 hours. By being by myself, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure which place I get more work done. Sometimes I can lock in better at work, but like if I really want to lock in somewhere that isn't at my house, I can just go to a coffee shop and lock in even harder. This is the zoom tween. We're gonna say zoom tween dot set parallel, and then we're gonna say zoom tween dot create dot tween properties. Yeah, tween property. This is going to be self. The thing we're moving with is going to be I think it's just called zoom. Yeah, zoom. Why am I'm JavaScript posting, dude. I apologize. These do not need to be on separate lines. We're gonna go zoom here. The final variant is going to be zoom in zoom. And the duration, we don't have like a duration yet. So export var zoom duration. I'm gonna say 0.75. Just vibe, just on vibes. Zoom tween dot tween property self. This is going to be the offset. I think it's just called offset. Yeah. Why is this capitalized? This should be the zoom in offset and the zoom duration, like that. And now we need to wire this to the player. The player will emit fish caught. So we're going to have, we need some signals here. Var caught fish. This, we're going to say this dot emit. And then in the player camera, we can wire up to the player. Should be a unique name. That. This is going to be scene refs. Like that. We have the player node. This will be properties. And then we're going to say function ready. Ready. Go. We're going to say player node dot fish caught. What did I call it? You don't know you're a player node. That's why it didn't work. It's kind of weird the control click doesn't. What did I call this? Dude, it hates me. It's caught fish. Oh, I was spelling it backwards. Caught fish on fish. We just say zoom in on catch. Okay, so now when I theoretically catch a fish, caught fish is not a function. Yeah, you're right. That's something. Dot connect. Is it dot connect? I don't remember the top of my head. Run it, ship it. What's the signal connect thing? I use Godot like every day. It is dot connect. What are you talking about? On base nil? What the fuck do you mean base nil? It's a signal, brother. Wait, what? Hold up. Something is not lining up. What am I? I'm doing something strange. Player node. This is the signal. Oh. You know, just because you put a comment that says it's a signal, doesn't mean it's a signal. There you go. It's like the makers of Uber Eats calling up a restaurant to order for pickup. You know what fucks me up is when I'll order something on Uber Eats and they're like, this is delivered by store staff. We can't tell you when it'll arrive. So why are you on Uber? Because I could just like call the store in that case. What? I guess it's like because Uber Eats has a monopoly on anyone ordering food on anything ever or whatever. But like, you don't need to be around for this, Uber Eats. You don't gotta be... This ain't you, little bro. Yo, it worked. Why are you acting like this? But the offset to be this. So now it should zoom. So we're like, oh look, we got a fish, and then we click, and then it'll say you caught a piece of garbage, because that's all you can catch in this game. You actually can't catch any fish. Not gonna lie, I've never used Signal in Godot. I just access the script directly. How could you? You must use the signals. They're so good. I love the signals. Okay. That all works. We need to zoom out now at some point, but listen, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Zoom in. We want to display item caught. Before we do that, we need to decide what item was caught. So roll item. How do we do this? Well, what's the simplest version that we can do about this? The simplest version is that we don't roll the item at all, and you just always catch a piece of glass. That's probably the simplest version of this. So let's do that first. Are signals like Godot's event listener implementation? I believe so, yes. It's been a minute since I've used Unity, so I don't 100% remember anymore, despite the fact that I still call every scene in Godot a prefab. But yeah, Godot is basically like, they really heavily encourage the use of like signal buses and stuff. But yeah, it's basically just event handling. It's same thing. Yeah. Okay, what do we want to display when you catch a fish? We need some sort of like UI thing. So let's make a UI thing. It just needs to have some text, and then it'll have the item that you actually caught. Maybe we want to add like one of those nice backgrounds to it or something. Something like that. Cool. Let's get that. Let's get it. I don't want to do this exactly. We need like some sort of... I never remember how to do what I need to do next. And so it's going to take a couple of tries. Because I essentially need... well, I don't want it to roll... I guess it can be transparent the whole time. This will be like our game UI. And I need it to stay with the camera during the zoom. And I don't remember how to do that. And also we're gonna have to do like ray casting for the mouse clicks in a bit, which is annoying, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. Okay, how do we get this to stay? It's always the opposite of what you think. It's always the opposite. I don't remember why I remember that it's the opposite of how you think it would be, but this we need to line this up. So I'm gonna put some like test text here. Test. Can I get like a larger font size? Theme overrides, font sizes. Mono font. Just crank that shit. Yeah, give me like 50. Give me like 70. It's not affecting it at all. Why? Oh, normal font. Duh. Cool. Okay. On the camera to zoom, does this come with us right now? Probably not. Yes, it does not. Okay, it needs to come with us. How do you do that? I never remember, man. I think it's like a canvas layer. Canvas layer. And then you put this in the canvas layer. And then this is the thing that fucks me up. On follow viewport, you want to say don't follow the viewport, even though what that means in practice is that it will follow the viewport. And I never remember why it's like that. I'm sure there's a very reasonable explanation, but it pisses me off. Why do I not see anything now? I don't even see you on like the damn camera, dude. Oh, because you're over here. You're in this viewport. Right. So what you do, So what you do is you, stop it. Why am I in scale mode? So what you do is you take this and you actually put it on the viewport like this. So the UI lives here, despite the fact that our game doesn't live here. Yeah. This is extremely intuitive. You simply put the stuff where the game isn't and then say don't follow the game, and then what that'll do is put the stuff where the game is and have it follow the game. Of course. Now, when I click this, it comes with me. Why is it... I'm crashing out. This also doesn't like line up perfectly. Also, why is it like squished in the camera? These are the same size, no? No, they're not at all. Okay, my bad. How is the camera and the game different sizes? What? I don't believe you. I think this is getting squished weird, maybe? Can you just go to like maximize your thing? You go to maximize your thing? There we go. But now it shouldn't be like all stretched or anything. Yeah, okay. And then if I click it still comes to the, okay. Why is it like that, dude? Why? I don't understand. It's fine. This will be the fish catch display, which is a sick joke because as I previously mentioned, there's actually no fish. Okay, so we're gonna have, first thing we need is a label. Actually, first thing we need is a H box. I meant a V box. No Jigglypuff, please. We're gonna have this fill the whole container. We probably want it to start like here and go to like here probs. And it's gonna have some stuff in it. So the first thing it'll have is the label for the fish that you actually caught. We're gonna say, this needs to be sent. You're gonna say you caught a piece of glass. How do I want to like? What's the actual text that we want to use here? You caught glass. Theme overrides font. Let's go get a font for this. What's like a good fishing font? Let's go to Google Fonts and just type in fishing. Expect me to make my own fonts? Fishing. Can't find any fonts. Fish, maybe? You can't just search based on vibes? Fuck. Maybe like rustic. You have nothing. You have nothing for me. Damn, really? This doesn't work? If I type rustic, what happens? Nope, none of these are it. That's Chinese. Bumblebee tuna. What? Is that a thing? That sounds great. Try again. That's canned tuna product produced by the Bumblebee Seafood Company. Fuck. You have led me down a straight. Oh, there's a tuna font. Just seems kind of. That just looks like Wow, that this is the most font of all time. This is just like so default. Good rustic font for fishing game. Come on, Google. I know you're like an old, you're an old man, but you can still pull this off. Where the fuck am I? 10 best fishing fonts. We've reeled in. Fisherman, a fancy fish. I don't think I should be on that website, brother. I don't know where they've taken me, but I don't think I should be there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fishman. Fishing is my best therapy. Fishing makes me change font happy. This is a good font, though. Is this a... Am I buying a t-shirt or a font? I like Fishman regular. Yeah. Give me the old Fishman regular. Includes 10 edible t-shirts. Free for personal use. Well, we're certainly using it for personal use. Yeah, give me Fishman. Download that. Yeah, give me. Yeah, that's a good font. I can play this song on the drums. I don't need to install it, I don't think. I just need the Fishman. Oh, it came with the free Bakehouse OTF. Searching based on vibes would actually be so helpful. Right? That's what I'm saying. Is there a holiday here that I'm not aware of? Nope, I have to go to work in about 2 hours. I'm trying streaming before work to see how it goes. I kind of like it. I'm a morning person, despite the protestation of my body to the idea of it. Do we want red? I think we want. I think I'm me personally. I'm a Fishman regular kind of guy. I'm gonna go here. Create new folder. Fonts. Did I spell that weird? Nope. Paste it in. Nope, that doesn't work. Paste it in. Nice. Oh, the old Fishman regular. We're gonna go to font. We're gonna go to theme. Custom fonts. Assets. Fonts. Give me the old Fishman regular. Careful morning streaming. You will be the target of my restless morning troll behavior. Booyah, I don't take this personally. I don't know if you got that in you. You seem too nice to be like, hee, I'm an internet troll. You seem like way too cool and reasonable for that. I don't think that's you, brother. I don't think you got that in you. I don't want to, and I don't want to be surprised. Don't take that as a challenge, please. Why is it like all weirdly? Oh, it's the fucking. It's probably you probably want 32. You don't want 32 pixels? What is your resolution? Is it the largest font in the world? What? What's your native resolution, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're still not there. I'm scared. What the fuck? It's surely it's not 128, is it? Oh my god. Does anyone, am I like schizo posting? Does anyone know what I'm doing right now? Bruh. It's actually 128, isn't it? It's not, it's still blurry. Is it the filter settings? What is happening? If I said like 50. I don't know what's up with that. Also, is this centered on the screen still? No, it's not even centered. Why is it not even centered? Crashing it. Why is your viewport not the full thing? Why is your viewport not the full thing? Huh? Yeah, fill all the way, go all the way, fill all the way out, brother. Y'all? What the fuck, dude? What? It's not aligned on you. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Does this have like a weird... No, that one's perfectly aligned, okay. Bruh. Yo, Lucas, what's up, brother? I haven't seen you since the plague. You can find a sinking lure, but the sinking lure makes the submarine sink. I don't know if we're gonna get to the submarine part of this, to be honest. I think that's a little too involved for a silly little one-off project, but I like where your head's at. Why is this off? What is our project is, what's the window? It is hi, Lucas. Is it 768 by 432? Okay, 768 by 432. You got, that's what it already was, wasn't it? I'm a damn fool. Why is the camera and the viewport different sizes though? What do you think you're? Wait. This is 0, 0. This is 1, 1. Why is something terrible has happened? This is 768 by 432. Is this actually centered? Y'all, I was tripping. It's definitely 100% centered. Maybe I thought the trees were like not correct, but that's 100. Yeah, that's 100% correct. Fuck! I just wasted all my time. Okay, we have the label. This is the caught label. We need the item display now, so we're gonna have a texture 2D, textured rec, sorry, and this will put the actual item here. This item, for now, I'm just gonna load. Well, the thing is, we need to use an atlas for this. It's gonna be we need to actually create an atlas texture. The thing is, we need to copy this atlas to other stuff. We're gonna load the items, and then we can pick the right item that we want. So we're gonna say region. For this, the texture is the atlas. The region is, we just want the glass bottle for now. Let's grab that. Oh God, are these not? Wait, snap, pixel snap, please. There we go. We do like this. That will work. Sweet. Okay. Perfect. What the fuck? Stretchy. We would like to fit height, please. Okay, that's a big. That's a lot of glass. Keep size, please. Ignore size, maybe. Fit width, maybe. Nope. Fit width proportional. Stretch mode. Keep. It disappeared. Don't go softly into that keep size. Okay, now it's over here, but it's not centered. Why does this shit never work? We can flip it. I can V flip it. Doesn't really. Keep centered, please. Okay. We're going to say keep aspect centered, and then we're gonna say bit height. I think. Nope. We're gonna say bit width. Bit height proportional. How do you do this? Ignore size maybe? Keep size? That's like this, but we need to like the scale on this texture to be I think everything else in the game is 4x. So we need the scale. Transform. I can't edit it because it's part of a container. Oh God, brother, my life is so hard. I think it's because of the Oregon Trail font saying you got distance here. Oh yeah, it's very, they're both quite rustic. That makes sense. Add control, then add text rect as a child. Then you control the size of the rect directly. Whoa. For real? You being real? Add a control. Wait. This goes here. And then I can control this size directly. No shot, dude. That's real? Wait, why are you huge? What? Why do you live over there? Oh my God, you're a genius. You've literally solved all of my problems. That's insane. All of them. This needs to have a small offset. Position? Oh, I want this to be... Well, hang on. This needs to... This is going to mess with my control with this thing, though. This needs a minimum size, I guess. This needs a... Because if I put something underneath this now, it's going to be broken, no? So I put hello Catboy. Yo, what's up, Gatra? How are you? Hydrate, thank you. I just took a sip of coffee. That's kind of the opposite of hydrating. This is good, but now though my V box is all messed up. This should be centered, by the way. I also need to move it slightly to the left, because if you'll notice now, it's not quite on. It's not quite centered. You need a minimum Y. Ah. Am I allowed to edit that here? I am. It's. What does this thing's transform? Size is 18 by 18. I can edit the position directly, yeah? The thing is, I don't think all of the textures are the same size, which is gonna make this weird. I mean, I could just make them the same size, right? It's not that big of a deal. Pivot offset on the texture direct. Damn, you know everything, huh? Pivot offsets. We're gonna say it's 18, so this should be -9, I guess. I meant to say +9. Aha! Aha! Just finished some fellowship and did some more work on my recreation of a game today. You know what I learned about today, by the way? When you said fellowship, I thought you meant Lord of the Rings for a moment, so I was about to be like, you just learned that the folly of mankind is caused not by their greed, but I don't know, some I was about to like dive into the philosophical deep end or some shit. Pivot offset is gas. Okay, so now this needs a custom minimum Y. Is there a way I can set it to be? I mean, obviously yes, there's a way I can set it. So now we're gonna say minimum for you is going to be 18 for now, and then 18 times 4 is what I meant to say. Why are you slowly falling down? Change the minimum Y of the control after changing the Rex texture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set it by script anyways, so. What's your deal, huh? Why did you move down? Why is your Y anything but 0? You little scamp. Get back out there. There you go. There we go. Now I can click. You caught glass. Let's go. Woo! Think you may have a background noise today, Scott. I'm going to sleep now. Hey, good night. Thanks for stopping by. 9-patch rect is what I learned about today. It's pretty cool until you make sense of it. I use 9-patch rect all the time. Set pivot offset to the middle of the texture in the coding. Oh, you're right. Pivot goes both ways, huh? This should also be 9. And then, oh, it all makes sense. And then I can say, go to your... Oh, you're so smart. You're so intelligent. Damn. Good night, everybody, or good morning. Hey, good morning from Japan. Wow. Dude, I might be a morning streamer. I have so much more energy. I'm so much more focused. This is awesome. Dude, you caught some glass. Look at that. Look at that nice glass you just caught. That's for you. You caught that glass. I'm so proud of you. Well, I mean, you could have caught a fish, but we'll take the glass. It's fine. All right, so now we need to hide this and then enable it when you catch the thing. But yeah, that's a whole other thing. I'm also gonna go to bed since it's midnight here. Okay, maybe morning streaming sucks, actually. Everyone's going to sleep. Oh no. Spent too much time on the Godot UI system. It's helpful. I appreciate you so much. I feel like I'm not good at it yet, but I feel like I might be getting good at it. I'm gonna have a font outline here too, because it looks nice. Yeah, you caught some glass, dude. Yeah, give me like a. That's too much. Give me like a nice 10 point font like that. I'm vibing with that. There you go. Dude, you caught glass. Yeah. It's gonna be a few hours before I go to bed. It's almost 7:15 p.m. here. Hey, there we go. I see. This is the nice thing about living in a world that spins around and all that. Sleep is a figment of my imagination. The only thing that matters is VTubers. I did not get enough sleep last night. I'm kind of mad about it because I tried to go to bed on time and I was very close to doing it, but then I watched Andrea Mengucci do a vintage cube draft, and then I looked back at my timer and it was like an hour and a half after I was supposed to go to bed. I was like, God damn it! But it was a really good cube draft, so it's like it's kind of okay. It was worth it in the end. Pretty easy once you figure out how it works under the hood. I haven't done that yet, so I have no idea how it works. It's all good. You caught glass. Cool. Okay, so we have this now. Roll item, we're not going to do that yet. We'll do that later. Let's roll item on catch. This also means we need to like set up the item. We need to do item resources. We need to do, what else do we need to do? Oh, we need to do, edit the fish catch control on item roll, stuff like that. Display item caught. So this actually should be hidden. And then it should trigger. We should have actually one more control here that kind of can serve as the parent for all of these controls. So this will be the UI. This can go in here. Well, okay, let's make sure that this is like that. And then we can put that in here. And then everything should still work. Yep. And now we can add a script here. And we can say this is the UI. Class name UI. Extends control, and then on this one, this is what can actually control all of its children like this. We can say this will be function ready. We'll say we need another function here first. We're gonna say function display fish catch display fish catch display dot visible equals true. There we go. We'll need to be able to like toggle this later, but this is good enough for now. We're also gonna have a connection to the player node like this. Scene refs, children refs. This, I need to clean my glasses. I can't see shit. Give me one moment. It's getting brighter outside, and all of a sudden my computer screen had all these like weird spots on it, and then I realized it wasn't weird spots on the computer screen. It was weird spots on me. Well, more specifically my glasses, but you know, same thing. Here we go. All right, cleaning the other side now. I don't know why I'm announcing it to you. This is the one problem with VTube because you literally have no idea what I'm doing right now. On the other hand, I can roll out of bed and immediately go live. Player node dot caught fish dot connect. Say display fish catch display. Now it should display here. You caught glass. Let's go. It worked. Cool. Inventory to store recycled trash. So we need an inventory display before we even get to that. So we need inventory. This. We also need to zoom out at some point. Zoom out after. Zoom out on click after fish spot. We need to. We need to like add the fish in the background. So add background fish. These are going to be the ones that like swim back and forth underneath the character. And then we also need to select fish that goes to bobber. And these will be slightly based on rarity. I think the fish when they like spawn in will roll what they have on them as they swim left to right, and then the game will select like which fish should actually like come up to the bobber. So like when the fish spawn, they will actually already have pre-built what their item is when they like spawn into the screen, and then every once in a while it'll randomly roll to see which one runs up to the bobber, and then as you get better stuff, it'll change the loot table of which like fish is spawning. So I guess actually it'll roll the item and the item will decide the fish silhouette. Something like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that works. Something like that. Not sure. Cool. All right. What do we want to work on next? Next we want to do the actual inventory. Yeah. First, I'm going to take a quick break and run some ads because it's that time. I'll be right back. I'll put on some Subway Surfers for you. Be right back. Yo, we're back. Hello. Oh, no more text, please. Sick. Okay. Spots on the glass. Wait, what? There's something on the glass. Eesh. Click. What's the spot? Is there something on the glass? No. Maybe. I think it's okay. All right. What's next? Inventory. Right. Okay, so we need some sort of UI thing here that's going to be like stuff. We're going to add a thing here. It's going to be a control. Be the inventory display. This. And then we're going to have a couple things here. We're going to make this like super simple for now. So we're just going to add an HBox. Sorry. I always get backwards. A VBox. This should expand out to like probably like this area, something like that. VBox here can fill the parent then, and then first we need a label, and this will say, it's gonna blow your mind what it's gonna say. You're never gonna believe it. It's gonna say inventory. And the font size needs to be not cooked. What is the font size on this one? 50. It's 50. Font size. Font sizes. We're gonna say 50 again. I think that's too big. That is massive. 25 maybe? That's slightly better. Mobile Twitch says this chat is in slow mode. Negative, Captain. Is it? Chat settings. Show mod icons. Pause chat. Chat highlights. Emote only. It says slow mode is off. That's interesting. You're telling me that the Twitch app might have a bug? I didn't realize we were slandering Twitch today. A bug in our mobile app? You really think we'd let that slide? I feel like this needs like a box behind it too, but this is fine for now. We're gonna say outline as well though, because I think those look outline size. That's too much. Maybe 7. Inventory. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not on the app, and the app is even worse than the browser version. How much of Twitch is vibe coded, do you think? I mean, it's mostly legacy code at this point, so I wouldn't say too much of it is, but there's probably a solid amount of it that is vibe coded, yes. We need a item display now, so this is going to be a control like this. In this control, we're going to have 2 things. So this will be an item display, inventory item display, inventory item display. Part of me thinks I would normally prefab this, but I don't think we really need to be honest. This should not be part of the label, by the way. This should be outside of the label. And below, like that. Cool. You should use anchors to position them rather than setting them by hand. How does this... I don't actually know how anchors work. Are you saying like you go like this? How does that... How do anchors work? I have no idea. This is the time we learn. I have no idea how anchors work. In this, we're going to have 2 things. We're going to have a textured rect. Actually, we're going to have a VBox now. I'm always backwards. It's an HBox. And this will have a textured rect and a label. Anchors are easy. That doesn't help me. How do I use anchors? Oh, they're easy. How do I use them then? My dumb ass, like thinking there's something you throw overboard to make your ship stop moving. I look so stupid right now. Anchor 1 to the 8 points of the screen. Girl, what the fuck are you saying? Atlas texture. Atlas load. Assets. Items. Got item. We have 3 things here. We have glass, metal, and wood. Let's just start with glass because it's the easiest one. I think this is like rubber, but I don't know. Edit region. Go like this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why do you hate me? There we go. Damn, these are so good, dude. Look at how nice these are. We have glass, we have metal, we have wood, we have rubber. We also need like component. I think this is supposed to be like the component one. This is all the stuff, this is all the garbage you can catch. Oh, they're all standard sizes, I think. No, these are like slightly off. Glass, metal, wood, components. I think that's it. Oh, and then we have like fiber. I don't know what to use for that one yet. We're gonna grab this stuff right now. Oh, why are you so squished? Keep aspect center. Nice. Okay. It would turn into a book if I tried to explain it here. Okay, fair. Did you call the art garbage? It's trash. Literally. It's great art, but the art is of trash. Go here. Go here. And then this, you're gonna have custom minimum size. Layout. Custom. Okay, so now this has a size. This also needs to be 4x though. Transform 4x. That's too big, I think. Someone, my upstairs neighbor is like running laps in their apartment. I don't know what's happening. That's probably correct. So we want this to be, why are you off to the left like that? You need to do this. There we go. You need to have custom minimum size. Why are you like filling the something? Hang on. The HBox needs to be a flow container or box container. What the hell is a flow container? What the fuck is this? Huh? Saying that arranges his child controls horizontally, vertically, and wraps them around at the borders. Similar how to a text in a book wraps around when no more words can fit on one line. I don't think that's what we want. I think we want a box container? Wait. A vibe container. This should be a box container. Probably. And then you don't have to do this. Let me do what I want to do first, and then we can fuck with it. We're learning a lot today. Okay, okay, why you have a weird? Why am I able to resize you? You have a and you're not even keeping your own aspect ratio. What the fuck? You need to have more size. You need to have fit, but no, you need to have keep size. But keep aspect. Keep. Size. Yeah. Yeah. And now you're... Why can't I move this freely? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because it's in the control... Oh. It's in the control... This part... Okay. Okay, hang on. I don't actually need you. Delete this. These are now aligned. So if I put something here, this will say glass. Actually, it shouldn't say anything at all because we have an icon. It should just say X10. Like that. Sure. Okay, but now you two aren't. Help. Keep aspect centered. Now it should go to the... Oh, there we go. We're cooking. I want the font size to be bigger. I can drum this song too. This song is very fun to drum. That maybe? I want this to be bigger though. But I don't think I can mess with the scale directly. No, I can't. What is stretch ratio? Dude, nothing for me. Okay, if I want this image to be larger, how do I do that? Can I do that? Yo, what's up, Nightcorix? Welcome in. How do I scale this one? Surely there should be a way to do that. I'm assuming adding margin doesn't. That just makes you go. This just makes you slowly exit stage right. I don't even know how to expand this part. Minimum size again. Oh. Well, this only gives me like the... I don't know if this does what I need to do. This is 10 by 10. So if I want this to be scaled by 2, I could say 20 by 20. And it does it perfectly immediately on the first try. Okay, cool. Let's... So there we go. We have glass now. The problem is this X looks really bad. Because it looks... We could just do this. You don't need the X. You have 10 glass. There you go. You have 10 glass. You click this, you're going to get another glass. Yeah, it's working. How many games from the suggestions have you completed? This is the first one. I did not realize how long this is going to take me. I forget. I always forget this, but like making games takes so much time. I was only going to plan to do 2. I thought I was going to get them both done in one day. Yeah, okay. I think they're both going to take like a week at this rate. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow though, because tomorrow I'm going to make content on the game development process. I'm going to do like a devlog, I think. And then at the end, I'm going to have a YouTube, like a long form YouTube video with kind of going over both the games. He's Ludwig posting? Damn? What do you mean, damn? Shit takes time, brother. It's okay. I get more done in the morning. I'm glad we're streaming in the morning. So I shouldn't do this HBox container for each item in here, huh? That's what you're saying? That would be crazy. Change inventory item display to vFlow container. You can use that HBox as a prefab. Yeah, that's what kind of where I was going. Now, I make the long form video. I have several long form videos on my channel. What are you talking about? Look, I promise I'm a YouTuber. Do I have this set up? They fucking hate me, dude. Look. I have long form videos. You can watch them right now. I already have devlogs. They're kind of ass though. I'm getting better, but so change type. This should be a is because I was gonna use a VBox. Is that not correct to use here? Why is flow container better than VBox container? Is what I'm curious about. This time the video will be 1 minute longer than the previous one. I just need to talk slower. I need to get the video to be 10 minutes long though. Like that is a real requirement of YouTube. You need like an 11-minute video. They do not like the time. VBox will only go down. I think that's what I want though. I want it to be like line by line. So this would be the glass inventory item container. Boop. And then I could change this. Oh, fuck. This. Okay, how do you do this? How do you do this? Because here's the problem. This Sprite Atlas, I need to save. The. No. What am I doing? If I go here, 8 minutes is the sweet spot. You think so? I was told the leading theory of thought on YouTube was 11 minutes is the golden child. The thing is, if I change this texture, I think what happens is both of them get changed. So like if I just move this like to over here, for example, yeah, they both get changed. So this needs to be. The thing is, I want to reuse the Atlas. So can I save that? I can save the Atlas. I have to go to sleep now. Sadly, sleep is nearly as real as parasocial friendship. I think this is normally around the time the stream would end. It goes all over the place. That's fair, yeah. I think in an ideal world, I'd stream from like 6:30 to 9 a.m. I think on this schedule. We'll see how it goes, but I think that's probably reasonable. That hits a nice sweet spot for like everybody, I think, and it's kind of like as Twitch is winding down. So that might work. I don't know. It's hard to pick like a good time slot. There kind of isn't one for streaming, I think. I don't know. I think the theory is that you're supposed to stream when like the least amount of other people are streaming, but the problem with that is that's also when the least amount of people exist. So like sweet spot was 20 minutes a few years ago. 20 minutes. I could never. That's too much. No shot, dude. I don't got 20 minutes. I barely got the 2-minute video done. Okay, how do I mean, I could just do it the lazy way for now. It's just a game. Atlas texture. Yeah, it's gonna reload Atlas textures over and over, but it's fine. Assets, items. Actually, what am I even? What just happened? It reset both of them? They're not unique to what? What? It's not unique to the node? Okay, how do you use Atlas textures? Because clearly the way I'm using them is not correct. Because it should be, I mean, I can't click local to scene. They literally hate me. What the fuck? How do I do this? I'm gonna look it up. How to use Atlas texture. Please don't give me an AI response. Atlas texture. Texture D resource that owns just part of its Atlas texture as defined by the region. Additional margin can be set, which is used for small adjustments. Multiple Atlas texture resources can be cropped from the same Atlas. We want unique Atlas textures, but we can save the Atlas. So this part can be saved. Make it unique first. It's imported from another file. Okay, so what we need to do is delete this. We go to this one. We go to this. We can say save as. It was imported from another file? What is the other file it was imported from? Huh? Oh no, the Atlas that we're reusing is just the Sprite 2D. Oh, it's the texture that needs to be unique. So. This gets local. Okay. I understand everything now. This gets local to scene. The actual, yeah. Okay, so now if I change this one, if I click edit region and I move you over here, per se, for the metal. Brother, what the fuck? Why does it change both? It's local to scene, I promise. What the fuck? I'm gonna crash out. Why is it doing this? It literally says local. Does that mean if I change the label text isn't local, I assume? Yeah, and the HBox into its own scene? Do I really gotta, huh? Okay. Delete. Convert to scene. And this needs to then be generic inventory item container, not glass. We're gonna save branch as scene, scenes, inventory item container like that. And then I can paste another one in. And then on this one, I can say, I can go to the actual scene, and then here I can change this to be, actually I'm gonna change the other one. Go here, and I'm gonna change this. And this is local to scene. I guess, yeah, it has to be its own scene to be local to scene. That makes a lot of sense now that I say it out loud, to be fair. There we go. Now it should be okay in the main. Bruh. There's nothing more I could do. I could just slice up the sprite sheets. Thoughts? 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 Just slice up the sprite sheets? It doesn't have to be this way, you know? It doesn't have to be like this. I guess since I edited this one, I'm editing the actual scene now, not the version of the scene that's local to this. So I'd have to edit it here. That is easier. Yeah. I'm just gonna listen. How do I unscene you? Unbe a scene. Oh, Adam! Whoa! Pause. I've never seen that button before in my life. Wait. This works. This works. This is gonna work. Watch. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been fun. It's been a good time. Thanks for use the built-ins. Don't do everything by hand. Simply use the built-ins. They're meant for stuff like this. Simply use a sprite atlas. It's so much simpler than doing it by hand. You look so dumb right now. Okay. I can say make local. And then we're just back to where we started. I got you. Hold on. There's no saving this. You cannot fix this problem. How? I can't be the first person to have this problem though. Atlas texture local to scene. They all get updated at once. I'm not sure how to fix this odd behavior. Tried making unique texture, still has the same problem. Make sure the texture atlas is marked local to scene. Each instance is sharing the same texture access. Local to scene will make them all unique per instance. Within the atlas is likely an image texture. The atlas is more of a container that defines the regions. The texture inside is the thing that needs the image itself. The atlas is the thing that needs to be made unique. Because the atlas is the thing that defines the region. Not actually sure of the behavior. It is possible that the texture is unique and not the atlas. Go to texture direct from the inspector, right click the atlas and make unique. I tried asking Grok if it's true. I only have Super Grok. Yeah, just rewrite it. Okay. Can't rewrite something that's still open. Yeah, you got me. Save. Yeah. Okay. This is now a scene. Go to texture direct from the inspector, right click the atlas texture and make unique. I'm gonna go here. Right click the atlas texture. This is the atlas texture. And I'm going to right click and say make unique. It is now unique. So if I control C and control V, I have another one. If I say editable children and I go here, this is unique. And so if I click edit region, the fact that it was already zoomed in is a good sign. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's local to scene. It's unique. It's everything. It's Maybelline. Make unique as well. I don't know. Yeah, just right click everything. Everything's unique now. Just slice the texture, bro. Just slice. Just slice the texture. Listen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and open Aseprite. We're gonna open up the texture. We're just gonna slice it. It's fine. We spent 35 minutes working on it. Look, watch. File new. Look, watch this. Slicing is easier at this point. I respect the built-ins, I really do. Sometimes it's just easier to do it this way. This would be glass inventory icon. It's actually the only one we're even using right now. So that's the only one I'm going to worry about. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're just going to say load, assets, items, glass inventory icon. Wow, look at that. Literally took 2 seconds. Sick, dude. I also want like a little bit of space between you two. I think I can do that here. That's what I would say. Theme overrides, separation. Yeah. We want like maybe like 10 pixels like that. There. Now you have a glass display. The inventory here. Click this. You caught glass. This should be a little bit lower too. Okay. Go again. Inventory here. We click this. You caught glass. And then it should say underneath that you get this times whatever. So like a glass bottle is worth 1 glass. So you have some extra glass in your inventory. But we have the actual display set up. Inventory to store recycled trash. So now we actually need something that has is the controller of the actual inventory that can update the display of the inventory. So we're gonna add a child node here. That's just an abstract node. I just need to. Bro, what is it called? What is an oh, it's just called a node. I'm literally hovering it. Is it gonna be inventory? Yeah, you could probably make this a class, but I find it easier to make everything in editor like this. Don't save yourself in scenes. You're not a scene, you silly goober. You're a script. Great. Class name inventory extends node. And then we could say at Cork. It's kind of crazy because I was on Twitter the other day, even though I never should be on that website again. It really is just pure dead internet theory. When I am, so I'm gonna go. Good luck and see you. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you on the next one. Hopefully the next one starts earlier too, so everyone isn't like, hey, it's so good to see you. I'm logging the fuck off. We'll see. I can definitely tell this time is different. I don't know. I feel better though. Like I kind of like streaming right now. We'll see how it goes. What time is it in like America land? Time EST right now. It's 7:47 p.m. EST. What is that CST? 8? Sorry, it's 6. And then PST is what? It's kind of like when people are off work, which I guess is like the worst time to stream. Because there's a good chance that like everyone else is also streaming right now. Not 100% how that works. I actually have no idea when to stream. Kind of seems like there's no good time. I think like maybe the best time would be like starting at midnight and then streaming until like 6 a.m. or something. If I was like really trying to min-max it. I obviously have a job, so like I can't do that right now. And also I want to like see my friends, so I'm not sure I can like wake up at 11:45 p.m. or something weird like that. As much as I would love to. I think I am very much a... I always like think about that study where they did where like of tribes that don't have internet, and they're like some people wake up at weird times. There's always like 8 people awake in the whole tribe because some people are like night owls, some people are morning people. Yeah. I think I'm like I think I'm an offset person for sure. If you're going to use an atlas at any point, you just need to set up the item place in edit region, then write it in the code to use with enums. You have to do it with each item to get their exact rec2 position. That's what I was kind of hoping I could do, but again, like this game is kind of cheap. We don't need to like be super future-proofing it, so I think this is probably actually a fine way of doing it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It'll work for sure. Yeah, I do want to figure out how to do like the atlas texture stuff eventually, because it would be nice for other games that we make to be able to do that. But for now, it's probably fine. Probably works. Good enough for a game jam-ish game, or game jam adjacent game, I suppose. Okay, what's next? Oh, so we're working on the inventory now. So we just need, let's just start with something simple. So we have on ready var inventory equals. Let's have a list of items here. We can enum these at some point. My production games have individual textures. Didn't use Atlas for some reason. Nah, I know the reason. They suck. It'll be glass and just be say 0 for now. We'll just do like that. Eventually I want these to, well, we can just do the enum now, but we'll probably export it up to a resource at some point. This is fine for now. This is fine for now. I'll just mark this like this. Export items to item resource at some point. And maybe since this game is so small, we don't even need to do it for this, but that's how I would prefer to do it. Okay, so we have 0. We're gonna need a function like this. So we're gonna have a function. Well, first we want a signal that is inventory updated. Just so that anytime we do anything, we can go ahead and let everyone know that monitors us that we went ahead and updated ourselves. And then we're also going to have a function add item to inventory. We're going to have the item name and the amount equals 1. And then we can say inventory item name plus equals amount, like that. And then we're going to say inventory updated dot emit, like that. There you go. There we go. Sweet. Add items to inventory. Item. What do you know? You don't like string, huh? Is it string? Is it like that? That's what you prefer? Okay. All right. Fair enough. 7:40 USA. It's 7:50 p.m. Just finished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing class. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Stream pops up on my 1-hour drive home. Like this is something to listen to on the way home. Sweet. Although I have bad news about. You might have to. You might need to change the channel soon. I'm not trying to like foreshadow or be foreboding. I don't want you to be surprised in approximately 8 minutes. Alright, inventory updated emits. So now we've went ahead and added a thing. Now we just need to update the inventory display here. So this, I guess I would prefer to do all the logic here. Just seems like it's going to be easier. Access this unique name. Scene ref here. We say this dots inventory updated dot connect update inventory display. We go here. We are going to need each individual display for each individual item, so let's go ahead and start renaming them now just to make our life easier for later. This will be glass. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. We're gonna make a small category here for inventory items, and like, yeah, maybe it's better to nest this under the actual display. Honestly, with UI stuff, you can kind of go either way. You've inspired me and my son to start game dev? That can't be. That's an insane statement. Are you serious? Wow. Just made a home, so you're good. Let's go. Wait, you must live like a minute away from the. Or you were texting while driving. I caught you red-handed. Read back the tapes. That's amazing to hear. Wow, crazy. Well, I hope you have a good time making games. That's definitely not the way to do it, by the way. Okay, but then what is the way to do it then, huh? Huh? You want me to nest? You want me to have the thing go here, and this actually has the signal that connects to the. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you so much for the streams. I mean, myself and my son really like watching them. That's such a kind thing to say, but also you're breaking rule 1. Hang on. Rule 1. Do not stroke the Sky Gray ego. He doesn't need it. He's already speaking in third person. We don't need a second pirate software runner. Yeah, but what's the proper wholesome way of doing this, huh? You want me to like create a resource that maps to the correct display container? You crazy person. That'd actually be kind of tight. I admit nothing. Doing the item thing in code one by one rather than using subscenes and enums. Yeah, so I think like I would normally use a resource and then you could map the resources to the like display thing here. But shush you. Oh, we can't get to the label directly. Well, we can. I need everyone who makes games to close their eyes for a second. Nobody look. It's off the screen, so you can't even see what it's supposed to say. Okay? Oh, glass inventory label. Let's just update that directly. Dot text equals. It's not getting any better from here. Inventory. That inventory. Oh god, no, my eyes. What are you talking about? What's wrong with this? If you just read this part, it's not that bad. This is pretty heinous, though. It's so simple. You simply go inventory display, VBox container, inventory item display, glass item container label. What's wrong with that? And then you set it to be this. There you go. And then you just do this. And we're gonna set this to be none. You're gonna start the game with this. It's gonna say 0. And then Jank code is the best code. Remember? What's that about? Get it working, then get it working fast or whatever. Get it working, then make the code not look like absolute dog shit. Yeah. Oh, you think AI coding can replace me? You find an AI that can write jank this good. few days ago we started our first game because you inspired us. It's the first video we made together because you inspired us. Thank you for your streams. I think you maybe tried to post a link and YouTube immediately killed you for it. But that's awesome. I hope you find a lot of success and have a good time and become more popular and famous than I am. Interpreter will get tired trying to read the node path there. It only has to do it once, okay? You're being so crazy right now. I only started learning how to code this year, so everything I make is jank. It's crazy how I have felt that way about myself permanently. The joy of programming is that every 3 months you go, oh my god, I'm finally good at programming. But the guy from 3 months ago, like me when I was coding 3 months ago, that dude was awful at programming. But now I know everything. Now I'm finally a good coder. And then 3 months go by and you go, that guy from 3 months ago, he didn't know anything. But now I know everything. Now I'm a good coder. And you just kind of keep repeating that cycle every 3 months over and over and over until one day you die. What are we working on? Inventory. Self-teaching is rough. Doesn't help that I'm learning Lisp. Oof, duh. Happens to everyone, I assume. I believe that to be a universal truth, yes. What the fuck? We're gonna go to catchfish. We're gonna say this dot add. What is it called? Add item to inventory. Last. If everything works, this should now say 0. And when I click this, it'll say 1. It exploded immediately. Oh, right. This needs to be string. Nobody look. Nobody look. Shush. Shush you. Not trues. Try again. If everything works, we should have 0. We click this. We have 1 glass. Yeah. We have a video game, dude. Let's go. It's working. Cool. There's a lot of stuff we have to clean up here, but I'm pretty happy with that. It's we need to see the projects. Game of the year. Oh no. Trash fishing. Its status. Git add. Git commit. Fish catch display and inventory update. There we go. I'm just committing domains. I'm the only one on the project. Who cares? There we go. We need to resource size all inventory and item displays. We can do that later though. Zoom out after fish caught. We need to add the background fish. We need to actually roll fish items. And then this we can update after that. Oh, we need to actually, this goes here. This. So we need the item, we're gonna do the item resources here. Sources. Edit the fish catch control item. Oh, we don't need this right now. Roll fish items, select fish goes to the bobber, resource item. So this actually we need to be update fish display to display correct item from resource. Resource size the inventory. And then we're gonna resource update inventory control to use item resources. There we go. Cool. All right. Sweet. Now looking at your code after that abomination, just close your eyes. Oh, like you've never written janky code just to get things working, then you're gonna go fix it later, huh? You've never been guilty of that? Likely story. Don't cheer for me. I've seen what makes you boo or whatever. Don't boo at me. I've seen what makes you cheer. Is that the line? Yeah, I fucked it up. All right, cool. Well, I have to go to work. Fortunately, this does not pay my rent, so I have to go to my actual job now. Let me pull up me. Let me pull up myself. One moment. Okay, it's me. Hello, everyone. It's me. Yeah, thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out while we were doing some game dev. I'll be back Wednesday, I guess. I'll be back. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna edit some videos, but yeah. That's it for me for now. All right, I gotta go to work. We're gonna pass off to somebody. I don't know who. Anyone else doing game development? Skyception. Welcome to the mirror dimension. Who else? Is there any other VTubers down here in hell with me? Nah. Is there anyone that I know that's online? Go. You know what? You know what? Just for today, I think I'm just gonna. Why does Jonathan Blow have a cult following when he doesn't understand foundational concepts like monads? That's what I mean. I was gonna say it myself, but I didn't want to sound, rude or pedantic. But don't know monads? What's next? You can't prove to me that all